In the dating world, a lot of the time, older men are looking to attract a younger woman, but struggle to do so. They also usually have one thing in common. They're thinking of their age as a disadvantage, when actually, honey, it's an advantage when used properly. So I'm going to be giving you a few different techniques to bump up your game so that you can catch that younger fish that you've been looking for. But first, you might be needing a little bit of stamina, and Promescent and I can help you out with that. We have got you covered with the delayed spray, used by over 500,000 men worldwide, helping you provide the stamina that's needed. Promescent has designed the only clinically approved delayed spray in the USA, with a special patent formula for fast absorption, little to no transfer to your play partner, and working in just 5 minutes so that you can perform at your peak right now. Now, if you're looking for something to fit a little bit better in your pocket or your wallet, the delayed wipes are definitely meant for you. They use the exact same technology as the delayed spray, but in a more discreet, convenient kind of way. Perfect for travel, for date night. And the thing is, these babies are 75% more strong than any other delayed wipe on the market. However, if you are looking for max strength, the delay spray is gonna be showing you the best results, and you can also customize the amount of sprays you wanna use. But both will definitely have you performing at your peak. Now, nothing is sexier than a little gift of pleasure for her. And we wanna close that orgasm gap on this channel. And lucky for us, so does Promescent. So let's make sure we don't check out without that arousal gel. This will boost blood flow to the clitoris while adding a warming, buzzing, tingling sensation, produced in as little as 5 minutes. Give her the gift of pleasure and dive into those new sensations. Now, we have gifted you 15% off your purchase. All you have to do is click that link down below, and my discount code will be automatically applied as you check out. Promescent carries all of your sexual wellness needs in one convenient spot. It's literally a one-stop pleasure shop. They also have actual doctors supporting and recommending their products. But if you don't trust me, they also give you 60 days guaranteed or money back. Yeah, even if you use the product and you didn't like it. On top of that, they're also giving you free shipping over $10 across the US. Everything comes in a discreet package, no mention of product name or company. So it will be our little secret. Click the link down below for all of your sexual wellness needs. Check out and get that 15% off and start exploring those new sensations. All right, now let's dive back into how to attract that younger woman. The biggest misconception that older men make is assuming that their age is a disadvantage, when in fact it is exact opposite. It is totally an advantage. As we age, we mature, we create stability, we find confidence in ourselves, we become more assertive with our wants and our needs, and we step into a more masculine energy, allowing you guys to have the upper hand on the younger men. Having it together is something that attracts many of women. In fact, isn't that what we're all looking for anyway? Somebody who can provide, somebody who can protect, somebody who creates stability, who's assertive and knows what they want. After all, we like men with high confidence. However, you don't want to be bordering that line where confidence almost becomes arrogance. Now, I'm speaking from personal experience. All of those things are extremely hard to find in our age group. So whether you're 5 years older, 10 years older, 15 years older, or so on, you have an upper hand on the younger men or the younger boys. So use your age as an advantage. Match their fantasy. So my first tip for you guys is going to be actually to show your confidence. So what's one really good way to show your confidence? Strong eye contact. When you struggle with making eye contact, it shows a sense of fear, nervousness, potentially even threatened. It's quite submissive. Unfortunately, a little bit weak. Now, I'm not saying you need to stare at them across the room and penetrate their souls. But when you initiate conversation and when you go and you talk to them, try making eye contact for 3 seconds at a time. This has literally been statistically proven that it shows your confidence. Also, while being assertive and more of that alpha male mentality. And it means you're engaged in conversation. The second one I want to talk about is appearance, the way you show up in your stature. A really common mistake that older men make is dressing immature and acting immature, trying to match the age group that woman belongs to. But guys, she's not looking for that age group. She's looking for an older man for specific reasons. We want that silver fox. Dress classy, mature. Make sure your outfit is fitted. Your measurements are correct. Not some guy rocking a college tee in some DC shoes that aren't even cool anymore. What is going on? Since we're talking about appearance, I definitely want to mention hair. If you are going bald and your receding hairline is way back here, I'm sorry, but shave it off. The ship has sailed and you are not holding on to anything that is helping you anymore. Same with the skullet. It's gone. Shave it. Being bald is much more attractive than holding on to the little pieces of hair that you have left. The third one I want to talk about is that playful judgment. A really big mistake that most older men will make is trying to sell themselves, trying to prove to us that they are worthy. So they try to prove success, coolness, how nice they are, and really that ends up coming across as a needy tryhard. For the older guys out there, you guys don't need to worry about impressing us. The part that you need to be worried about is attracting us. You need these women to be attracted to you. That's why appearance and confidence are huge. But what exactly do I mean by that playful judgment? I mean that healthy banter, tossing in little jokes about maybe some of their interests. Perhaps she says, I love reading in my spare time. I see. So you're one of those nerdy girls. This gives room for her to justify on why she loves reading. And then you can prompt her with questions on what exactly she enjoys about it, or whether she likes to read fiction or nonfiction or romance novels. Play on those little things. Now, the fourth one can kind of couple in with that playful judgment. Those small disagreements. We don't want a yes man. This is a typical nice guy move. Really eager to please her. A confident man will not fear around that disagreement. In a calm and casual manner, show that you disagree with what she had said. But also don't forget to be respectful and curious about the topic that you're disagreeing on. The last one I want to talk about is a complete game changer and definitely is a skill you should acquire. This is in fact leading the conversation. We want a man who can lead, who can take charge, who knows what they want. So you want to be the driver of the conversation, not just starting off with the first question and then waiting for them to ask you a question back. Because that's not always gonna happen, especially when you're approaching somebody who's significantly younger than you. In this case, you wanna be asking questions and guiding the conversation, which will lead you to talking a little bit more about yourself to show them exactly who you are. Now, since I'm only 27 and I will be 28 on the 19th, I'm pretty good at coming up with those sassy remarks back. So let's say she says something like, you're old enough to be my father. In a calm, confident manner, hit her back with a question like this. My age isn't the question, but whether you are mature enough for me. Ooh, daddy. My main point here is don't try and act younger. That is probably one of the worst things you could possibly do. You've got wisdom and experience, but really the question is, can she measure up? And also, usually the women that are looking for an older man will be a lot easier to get than you trying to convince a younger woman who dates younger men or men of the same age to try to go for you. A really great way to zero in on women who want an older man is through dating apps. So go on, get out there and experience. Believe in yourself and hold yourself in that confidence. I want to add in one more tip, and it's nice guy mistakes. So we've all heard about that love bombing, buying gifts, flowers, showering them with compliments all the time, putting them on a pedestal. You're just drooling over her, but you need a balance because you're a prize too. And when you do all of these wonderful, amazing things like giving gifts and just showering them in affection and compliments, that can be great, but it can also push you into that red flag zone. And let's be serious, you don't want to be giving them your best hand all at once. Another nice guy mistake is landing yourself in a friend zone. All because you were too scared to make a move. When you're asking for consent on a kiss or a handhold or a hug, that shit is hot, and it also shows maturity and confidence. Now, there are times where you might not need to do a verbal form of consent and she's leaning into you or she's giving you the body language signs. But if you don't take that because you're fearful, we're just gonna take it as, okay, he's just not interested. Can I ask to kiss you? Don't be scared of rejection. If you've hung out 3 to 4 times, show some sort of sexual interest or you're gonna slide into that friend zone, and that friend zone is hella hard to get out of. All right, babies, that is all I have for you this week. Don't forget to click that link down below, grab some promescent today, as well as do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. I will see you babies on Monday.